Hello, it's me, Tokkuri Yashi. How is everybody doing? And here we are with a third limited character this month, Wakana. The third of the Bandit Sisters is finally in game. So today we're going to have a look at her kit to see where she can be used. Hopefully you're either very lucky or you'll love jewels because you're going to need them to be able to get all of these characters. So, actually first, let's not go in here. Let's go into the gotcha. Have a look at her gotcha. Like we said, she is another limited character here till the 26th. So there will be a little bit of time at the end of the month, I guess, for a returns unit of some description. Who we're going to be getting there. So let's move over there and have a look at Wakana and see what she is bringing to the table here. So where we are, she's obviously a wind character, so we can see here she does sit in the mid guard. If we can find her, there she is. A physical character who, if we look at her skills, we're going to start down here with a special skill. She has a special kill, which is her first action that she performs when she enters battle. As we can see here, it summons Spike Brothers, which is a little hedgehog friend that she has with her. So this will summon a Spike Brother. It will also apply Spike Protection, which means that all damage that is done to Wakana will be redirected to the Hedgehog tank. Now the Hedgehog is summoned, it sits right at the front, in front of all of the allies, takes up the front tanking position. These Hedgehogs have got pretty good stats, pretty good hit points, pretty good magical and physical defense. They are pretty tanky and they have their own skills as well, which include doing 1% damage to the enemy, depending on their maximum hit points every time that they take damage, or Wakana takes damage, which will then be moved to the Hedgehog, and restoring 100 TP with their other skills. So they are pretty handy to have out, these little Hedgehog friends. So let's have a look then at her Union Base here. So there we go, we have a Union Base, these Spike Brothers, which, as we can see here, summons a Spike Brother if a Spike Brother is not already on the field. If it is on the field, then it will heal the Spike Brother. It also is going to be boosting all allies' physical attack. There you can see 15,500, 18 seconds, dealing some physical damage to an enemy there. That is 4.4 times Wakana's physical attack. It's okay damage looking for a support character, which is what she is. Also going to be lowering the enemy's physical defense there by 131. And as we said here with the Spike Brothers, if the Spike Brother has died, he's not on the field, she will summon the Spike Brother. If the Spike Brother is there, she will recover their hit points, which is pretty good. Having the Spike Brothers up can be very handy. So let's look over then here at her skill 1, which is, if you're hungry, you're going to like this one. You'd like some curry here. Gee, and it looks like it's quite complicated, but it's not. Going to be massively boosting all allies' physical attack, physical crit, healing them, and restoring 150 TP to all allies. She does all the same for herself, but at half of the values there. So as you can see there, she's the opposite to Fubuki, where Fubuki takes damage and is very selfish, puts it on an opponent. Wakana is helping her opponent, her allies, a lot more than she's helping herself. A little selfless master chef. This is why I like Wakana. She's treated unfairly. So here we go. Here's her skill 2. A very simple, dealing physical damage to an enemy, which is at 2.2 times her physical attack. Also puts up a barrier that negates physical and magical damage there, which is pretty good. Maybe you won't need to have Karen on the team, in the wind team, with this. Again, very nice to try to keep your allies alive. EX physical crit rate. There we go. Just have a quick little look at that. There we go. That is Wakana. She is looking like a very good character. But just quickly, we're going to send in, so we can see Wakana in action, into a fight against a trainer boss. And you're thinking, why am I putting her here with Lima? Well, Lima is the most forward sitting character in the whole game, especially on the wing team which he's on. And there we go, we can see the hedgehog has been summoned, and the hedgehog is even in front of Lima here. You can see, as we've slowed it right down, that the boss is attacking the hedgehog. It's not a very weak boss, so he's not doing a lot of damage. But there we go, there is Wakana. There's a Union based. But we can see the hedgehog does sit right in front of everybody, even Lima there, who is, like I said, the most forward sitting character that we have in the game. There we go. So what do we think of Wakana? Very good. She's a great support unit. A loop pattern, as you said, she does a special first, and then she's going to do the skill 2 a little bit more often in her loop pattern, which is putting up that barrier, doing a little bit of damage. Great support here for wind physical. Even tank, I think, or maybe a hedgehog can tank, which could be good for bosses that have effects centered around the front enemy. Could also be a bit annoying potentially with Anemone on the win team. A lot of Anemone comps she's sitting and face tanking. Anemone sits behind Wakana here. So maybe some of those comps won't work so well. And again, she could have been very, very good with Fubuki. If only there was on the same element as Fubuki, who's going to be pushing damage that was done to her to the frontmost ally. The damage would be going on to the hedgehog, which would have been very handy. So maybe look out for a wind fire weak boss, because that might see these two working together on those teams. Wakana is definitely E for 6, 10, win, deep quest. He's also pushing the limits for damage against certain bosses, potentially Wild Crow I've seen. Doesn't have action speed, but is definitely a great option. That will probably be used quite a lot on these win physical teams. So good luck to everybody out there who goes to summon for her. Let me know what you think of Wakana. Thank you very much for watching. I am Tokkuri Yashi. I will see you all again for another video. Bye 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 bye. Hey hey hey.